Crystal Annamunday. I am an accredited competency assessor for bread and pastry production NC2. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Ms. Angelica Bermejo, our processing officer, Ms. Mary Ann Orense, our AC manager, and Ms. Liza Maysebebe, our representative from TESDA Provincial Office. Good morning, ma'am. You do not have to worry about their presence. They are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedures. They will not assess you. Before we start, please submit your admission slip. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. As I call your name, please acknowledge by raising your hand and sign the attendance sheet. Miss Angelica Bermejo, please sign the attendance sheet, and Miss Mary Ann Orense. Yes, please sign the attendance sheet. Thank you. I have here with me your accomplished application form and self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and can perform all the unit of competency enumerated in this qualification. I would like to welcome all of you to our assessment center for your assessment in bread and pastry production NC2. The purpose of assessment for this qualification is to determine your level of competency. Today, I am going to administer competency assessment for bread and pastry production NC2. The qualification for bread and pastry production NC2 is composed of basic, common, and core competencies. For our core competencies, namely perform, prepare, and produce bakery products, prepare and produce pastry products, prepare and present gâteaux, tortes, and cakes, prepare and display petit four, and present dessert. The different tasks to be performed for our bread and pastry production NC2 is performing prepare, produce bakery products, prepare and produce pastry products, present gâteaux, tortes, and cakes, prepare and display petit four, and present desserts. To determine your knowledge and skills for bread and pastry production NC2, the assessment method we will use is the written test, demonstration, and oral questioning. The assessment method is to measure your underpinning knowledge and skills. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. For your personal needs, the laboratory is located at the end of the hallway, and you can also take your meal at our canteen, and it is located at the lobby. However, during the assessment, you are not allowed to leave the premises of the assessment center.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have difficulty understanding the given instructions, please do not hesitate to ask me because we are willing to translate it for you. Also, during the written examination, if you have dilemma on your answers, don't be shy because we can accept your answers verbally. If you have concerns, questions, and there a need for you to clarify matters concerning the assessment, you may raise your hand because I am more than willing to assist you. But once the assessment has started, please refrain from asking questions. It is no longer allowed. And the same token, during the assessment, if you have physical or any form of difficulties, do not hesitate to call me attention so that we can address it immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
In case you have any questions regarding to the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal to the TESDA Provincial Office for the Assessment Center and Assessor Accredited.
Okay, ma'am.
For the issuance of the National Certificate, the AC Manager shall inform you where you can claim your National Certificate within 5 working days after the assessment. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
After the assessment, if you are found to be not yet competent, don't worry about it. You can be reassessed anytime at your own convenience. In case the assessment is a full qualification, you have to undergo the whole assessment process. If you have found to be competent in some unit of competency, The reassessment shall focus in the unit of competencies where you are found to be not yet competent. Also, if you have failed 2 consecutive assessments, you will be advised to undergo a refresher course before applying the reassessment. During the actual assessment, please observe safety as you perform the different tasks. Make sure to check your electrical equipment before plugging it.
Yes, ma'am.
Avoid pulling the cord as you unplug the equipment. Observe proper body mechanics when lifting heavy equipment to avoid back injuries.
Yes.
In case of accident, please call my attention immediately so we can provide you first aid. And should the need arise, the first aid cabinet is located on the right side of the laboratory area. With regards to the result of your assessment, we observe strict confidentiality. This is to ensure your integrity. The result is made available to our personnel and to the institution where you had the actual training. In relation to this, the assessment package is kept in a secured place to guarantee the integrity of the assessment package. May I ask all candidates refrain from giving away any form of information that will place during the assessment process. If you don't have any questions or clarifications, then I am going to distribute these specific instructions. Please read them carefully and do not hesitate to ask questions right now. I may be able to translate it from English to your local dialect. If you need assistance, then I will be more than willing to assist you.
Yes.
I will give you your number.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Again, so everyone must be ready now.
Yes, ma'am.
Candidate number 1, okay. Please proceed to the assessment area. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Candidate number 1, this is our assessment area wherein you're going to perform, prepare and produce bakery products, prepare and produce pastry products, prepare and present the 2 torts and cakes, prepare and display petit torts.
Okay, ma'am.
Please read the instructions again. If you have any questions, you may ask now because as soon as the assessment begins, you can no longer ask me any question. In that regard, you may begin. Please be informed that after the demonstration, there will be an oral questioning. Let's proceed to the oral questioning.
Okay, ma'am.
It is an equipment used for baking, heating, or drying food is?
I think it's an oven, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Next question is, how many minutes to preheat the oven?
5 to 15 minutes,
Are you
ma'am.
sure?
Yes, ma'am. I am sure.
Okay, very good. My observation coincide with your opinion. You are indeed competent in answering the questions during the oral questioning. Nevertheless, you are able to answer all questions correctly, and the result of the written test showed that you are knowledgeable enough for the bread and pastry production NCII. In this manner, I would like to congratulate you for a job well done. I found out that you are already competent. Please sign the competency assessment results summary. For the issuance of the national certificate, the IC manager shall inform you where to claim the national certificate within the 5 working days. In this regard, I would like to congratulate you.
Thank you,
Congratulations. Candidate number 2, please come in, please sit down.
Thank you, ma'am.
How do you feel about the assessment?
I feel a little bit nervous, ma'am. Because I forgot the proper sequencing of procedures in preparing bakery products. Also, I almost passed out during the assessment.
In that manner, what will you do if you will be asked to demonstrate the making of bakery products?
I try my best to control my fears and focus on the task being asked.
So, what did you learn about this session?
I have learned that I should review on the knowledge and skills for me to become confident, and also I will change my negative attitude towards learning, and I will try to focus and practice more.
Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
You are able to identify the different tools in bread and pastry production. You are very good at it. However, you were not able to place the different tools properly. Based on the result of my observation, during the demonstration, the outcome of the assessment is that you are not yet competent. However, you can be reassessed anytime in your convenience. If you have doubts with the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal to the TESDA Provincial Office for the Assessment Center and Assessor Accredited. Well, would you please sign the assessment result summary? Okay, thank you, and I assure that you will pass in the next assessment.